We are up for the second game of tonight. Arsalan, and Trai Cafe and Launch will be facing off against each other. Both the teams are very strong. Trai Cafe have launched their first opening game. They need a win here. Arsalan will be looking for a big total here. First ball of the power play over. Let me remind you, the first over is the power play over, and the runs you score in the power play over will be multiplied by 2. So it is a very important over in perspective of both the sides. That's a good start, very good start, cracking shot. There was a backup in the deep. They will just settle for a single. They start off with a single. Ankit Yadav straight off to the mark with a single. Sumit will be facing the first ball of Mukesh. He's standing outside the popping crease. That's a good shot into the gap. The fielder in the deeps collects it. And it's 2 in 2. 2 singles coming from first 2 deliveries. That's good start from Mukesh. Arsalan needs some boundaries in the last 4 deliveries. That's a great length to bowl. Not giving any room to the batsman. 2 from the first 3 deliveries. A sensible start for Arsalan. 3 balls remaining of the power play. They need to utilize it. They need to utilize the last 3 deliveries of the power play. 4th ball, Mukesh to Ankit. Swing and a miss. That's good bowling. Very good bowling from Mukesh. Brilliant ball. 2 consecutive dot deliveries in the power play over. And only 2 singles coming from the first 2. That's a positive start from Zedel Caffeine launch. Mukesh off to a very good start. Again a swing and a miss. That's from the good length area. Pitched up. And that's really good bowling. The 2 on-field umpires of this game are Prosenjit Datta and Navakumar Pramanik. And the 3rd umpire of this game is Joydeep Das. Mukesh on to his final delivery of this over. Swing and a miss. That's great bowling. 4 consecutive dot deliveries to end the over. Only 2 coming from the power play. It's not a very good start for Arsalan. In the power play over, they managed to score only 2 runs. And it will double up and it will become 4 after first over. Arsalan is 4 without loss. Ankit and Sumit taking up their time. They are trying to build a partnership here. The power play over is gone. It's 4 without loss. A positive start for Zedel Caffeine launch. A good over bowled in the power play. Just conceded 2 runs. It's 4 without loss after 1. Arsalan needs some boundaries here. Ghazi will be the new bowler. He is a very experienced bowler of the side. That's why Ghazi is in. Ghazi needs to pick a wicket for his team now. First ball, brilliantly bowled. Swing and a miss. Sumit got a positive start. He scored a run by playing 2 deliveries now. A dot ball to start with. Ghazi on to his second ball, bowling right arm over the wicket. A wide signal by the umpire. It's extra run and he have to re-bowl it again. 5 without loss. Arsalan needs some quick runs here. They will be feeling a little bit pressure because 1 over 1 ball have gone. The power play was not well utilized by the batsmen. Only 5 after 7 deliveries. Sumit on strike. Ghazi to Sumit. Towards leg stump. Played straight to the bowler. And they will pick up a quick single here. That's good running between the wickets. Just a tap and a run. That's good batting. Two from this over now. 4 more left. Ankit on strike. Ghazi to Ankit. That's outside off stump. It will be a wide. A wide signal by the umpire. 2 wide has been bowled in this over. He is bowling well, targeting outside the off stump area. He is mixing up his spells. He is bowling at a good pace. Third ball. That's a better length. That's good bowling. Good intention from the bowler. Not giving any room to the batsman. He's bowling really nice here. He is trying to swing the ball. He is bowling at a good pace. Again, it will be a wide. A single has been stolen. It's 9 without loss. 3 deliveries still left in this over. Sumit is on strike. That's a good shot. Over covers, 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the fence for a boundary. That's first boundary coming from Sumit's bat. That's a much needed boundary for Arsalan. A positive start. 13 without loss. 2 deliveries still left in this over. Ghazi on to his 5th delivery. Bowled really well, and inside edge in the bat. They will pick up a single. And it's 14 without loss. Still 1 go. Still 1 left for the second over. After 1.5 overs, it's 14 without loss. Ankit Yadav and Sumit are batting really well here. That's a sweet sound on the bat. It falls between 2 fielders and 2 runs quickly taken. That's good running between the wickets. After 2 overs gone, it's 16 without loss. Zedel Cafe and Lounge. Now we'll be trying to pick up a wicket here. The partnership is building up. It's up to 16 in just 2 overs. They need to build a partnership here. Eleven runs coming from the last over. It's Mukesh up in the air. Catch it is the call. Fall short from the fielder. It's a single. Ankit Yadav is on strike. He is on 3 from just 7. 17 without loss after 2.1. Mukesh on to his second delivery. Hits it hard down the ground. That will race to the boundary for a 4. That's good batting from Ankit. He waited for the ball patiently and hits it into the gap for a boundary. That's good batting, positive batting from Ankit. Arsalan on to a positive start. 5 coming from the first 2 of this over. Swings his bat straight to the mid-wicket fielder. And it's a single. 6 coming from the first 4. It's 22 without loss after 2.3. It's 22 without loss after 2.3. Mukesh on to his 4th delivery. Pitches it up. A single is very quickly taken. That's good running between the wickets. One boundary and 3 singles coming from this over. It's 23 without loss after 2.4. Arsalan off to a positive start. Pitched up, a swing and a miss. Wide signal by the umpire. He have to re-bowl it again. Good work by the keeper. Diving to his right to save this wide delivery. Eight runs from this over, still 2 to go. Arsenal off to a positive start. 24 without loss. They need to accelerate now. They have 10 wickets in the hand. They have a good batting lineup. Mukesh on to his 5th delivery. A very good ball. Swinging a bit. Little in swing. And it's a dot ball. After 2.5 overs, it's 24 without loss. Last ball of the 3rd over. Hits it hard. Handsomely gone for a 6. That's the maximum out of the ground. Fourteen runs coming from the last over. The last shot was fantastic. Sweetly timed. It's 30 without loss after 3. Ankit Yadav is on 14 from just 11. Sumit 9 from 7. That's the first wicket. A soft dismissal. It's 30 for 1. Sumit have to depart, scoring 9. Shabazz off to a very good start. Got a wicket in the first delivery. That's a much needed wicket for them. I appeal for a cut behind. That's a huge appeal. They can go for a review here. Appeal for a cut behind. A referral to the third umpire. The third umpire signaled to the on-field referee. It's a not out. There was a huge appeal. Pitched up. That's a very good ball. It's a single. Pitched up, sweep the ball straight to the fielder. It will be a comfortable single. Straight down the ground. It's a single. Again pitched up. That's the end of the over. Shot. Magnificent strike. That's a six. Huge six. Positive batting from Arsalan now. Very good shot from him. Look at that shot. Fantastic. From the middle of the bat. After a six, It was up in the air and gone for a 6 again. 2 sixes in a row. That's very good batting from Biswajit. He can hit big shots and he's showing his class here. 45 for 1 after 4.2. M. Diuma got 2 big sixes in his first 2 deliveries. He will be under a huge pressure now. We have seen 6 sixes in this tournament already in over. Tapped. It's a dot ball. That's a good comeback from the bowler. It's 45 for 1 after 4.3. MD Umar off to his 4th delivery. Pitches it up, hits it hard. Straight to the fielder. It's a single. That's a good comeback from the bowler after 2 huge blows for a 6. 1 dot and a single. 14 from this over already, 2 more to go. Sumit will be on strike now. Sumit is batting really well. He's on 10 from just 9. Biswajit is on 15 from just 7. They are trying to build a partnership here. They have lost an early wicket. After that, they're trying to build a partnership here. Zedakaf and Launch need another wicket here to come back in this game. 5th ball. Pitch it up, high up in the air. It's high and handsome. 6 again. 3 sixes in this over already. A huge over coming here. 19 from 5 deliveries. 1 more to go. Is 52 for 1 after 4.5. Look at that shot. Right from the middle of the willow. It's the clean and a huge 6. That's very good batting. "19 coming from this over already. Final ball. That's well bowled. That's better length. A single to end the over. 20 runs coming from this over. After 5, it's 53 for 1. Shabash. Touched up. That's a boundary over 3rd man. That's positive batting. Sumit is playing a very good knock here. He's just on 21 from 12. Batting really well here. Arsenal 57 for 1. Touched up. Straight to extra cover. And it's a 4. 2 back-to-back boundaries to start this over. 61 for 1 after 5.2. 2 back-to-back boundaries in this over. Third ball of this over. Bowler under pressure. Straight to the bowler. It's a single. Nine runs coming from this over. 62 for 1. Shahbaz on to his fourth delivery to Biswajit. Biswajit strikes it again. Huge blow. And a huge six. Fantastic batting from Biswajit. He moved to 21 from just 8 deliveries. 68 for 1. 15 coming from the first 4 deliveries of this over. Still 2 to go. Again hits it. Flat 6. That's good hitting. Good hitting from the batsman. Really good hitting. 2 back-to-back boundaries. After that a single. Then when Biswajit come on strike, 2 over boundaries to welcome the bowler. It's a pretty expensive over now. 21 from 5. Still 1 to go. It's 74 for 1 after 5.5. Shahbaz will be under a huge pressure now. On to his final delivery of this over. A bit shorter in length. That's good bowling. Positive comeback from the bowler. A dot ball to end the over after 6. It's 74 for 1. .21 coming from the last over. Final 4 overs left. How much can they score in this final 4? Biswajit is batting on 27 from just 10. Sumit is batting on 26 from just 14. Positive batting from both the ends. Runs coming from both the ends. Inside edge in the bat. A single coming from the first delivery. Pitched up, really well bowled. Shuauddin starts with just a single in 2 deliveries. 4 deliveries left. It's 75 for 1. That's hit straight Down the ground for a 6. That's positive batting. Really positive intent showing by both the batsmen here. Arsalan is looking on fire. 82 for 1. Great batting from both the batsmen here. Picking up the loose deliveries and hitting them out of the ground. Positive batting here. Zeta Cafe needs a wicket now. Hits it hard. Down the ground. It will be just a single. It's 83 for 1. After 6.5. Still 1 to go in this over. They have got plenty of runs on the board. Still 3 more over remaining. Appeal for an LBW and it's given by the umpire. It looked like a plum LBW. Second wicket down. It's 83 for 2. 3 overs left. Out of 7 overs, it's 83 for 2. That's a good shot down the ground. It's a single. (84 for 2). Ghazi bowling really well here. A very good ball. He's bowling stump to stump. It's 85 for 2 after 7.2. A full toss. Hits it high up in the air. Catch it is the call. It's gone all the way for a 6. Huge 6 from Sumit. Really positive batting. 91 for 2. It was a full toss. And it's over the square leg boundary for a 6. 8 from this over now. 3 gone. That's a good shot. Hits down the ground. Straight to the fielder. 9 coming from the first 4. It's 92 for 2. Still 2 left in this over. After that, 2 more over remaining. After 7.4 overs gone, it's 92 for 2. Tapped down the ground for a single. $93 for 2 after 7.5. Final ball of this over. A short ball. Pulled it away for a 6. That's a perfect example of how to play the pull shot. That's like Rohit Sharma. A 6. Great shot from Sumit. He's on 48 now from just 21. 16 runs coming from this over. And the total is 99 for 2. 2 more overs remaining in this game, in this innings. The last 2 overs of this innings. They need to score the maximum runs as they can in these 2 overs. That's a good shot to start the over. Positive shot. 6. Pratap is showing his class here. He just moved to 8 from 3. That's a good shot again. And it's a boundary. 2 back-to-back boundaries in this over. A 6 and a 4. 105. 109 for 2. It's 109 for 2 after 8.2. Shuaddin is under pressure now. Conceded 10 from 2. Third delivery. Hits the leg of the batsman. A single from this delivery. It's a leg by. 11 from first 3. Sumit on 48. He has played really well. 48 from just 21 deliveries. Swings his bat. It's a dot ball. It's 110 for 2 after 8.4. After this, still 1 more over is remaining. 11 coming from first 4. An inside edge that will race away for a boundary. That's a lucky boundary. And that's 50 up for Sumit. That's well played. Good batting from Sumit. 50. 52 from 23 delivery. A lucky boundary to complete his 50. No matter what runs in the end. Arsalan is looking at a comfortable position now. 114 for 2. Still 7 deliveries left in this innings. Hits it hard. Covers the distance. It's a 6 out of the ground. Great batting. Sumit is showing his class, his intensity here. That's very good batting. 58 from 24. He's hitting cleanly. Clean strike for a 6. 20 runs coming from the 9th over. It's an expensive one. 120 for 2 after 9. "21 runs coming from the last over, and this is the final over of this innings. Arsalan is on 22. Arsalan is on 120 for 2 after 9. This is the final over. Pradeep on strike. Pratap picks up a single here, and Sumit will be on strike for the final 5 deliveries. That's what Arsenal needs now. They need Sumit on strike. They need Sumit to play as much deliveries as possible. Hits it high. In the air. It's a... It was high up in the air. Falls short from the fielder. A single in the end. Sumit got lucky here. 58 from 24 now to 59 from 25. Pratap on strike again. 122 for 2. 4 deliveries to go. That's really well bowled. রেফারেল হলো নাকি? It's 122 for 2 after 9.2. It's referral to the third umpire for a stump. It's referred to a third umpire for a stump behind. I think the foot is on the line, according to the replay. It will be a tough decision for the third umpire. It's 122 for 2 after 9.2. It's out on the screen and it's given by the third umpire. A very good decision in the end. That was wicket number 3. It was a good shot and it's a 4. Six runs and a wicket coming in this over. There's a 5th ball. That's a good work down the deep by the fielder. .128 for 3. Final delivery of this innings. The final delivery of this innings. MD Aslam to Mahesh. Mahesh hits it hard. And they will run hard, and that's a boundary to end the innings. 132 has been scored in 10 overs. 133 is the target. It's a pretty decent total by Arsenal, and we'll be back with the chase in the commentary box. Stay tuned with us. Arsalan have put 132 on the board with the loss of 3 wickets. And 133 will be the target in 10 overs for Z Cafe and Lounge. Zittle Cafe needs a positive start here. They have a huge target to chase. Only in 60 deliveries. Remember, it's a T-10 game, so only 60 deliveries per innings. The first over will be a power play. The runs you score in the first over will double up. Zittle Cafe needs to utilize this power play really well. Mahesh Shah will be the new bowler in. He's bowling right arm over the wicket. First ball, brilliantly bowled. It was placed into the gap. Perfectly timed for a boundary. That's a good ball and a good shot to start with. A positive start for Zittle Cafe. Zafar, the man, straight off to the mark with a boundary. That was perfectly timed. Mahesh bowled the first ball really well, but the shot was also perfectly timed for a boundary. Positive start from Zafar, positive start from Zittle Cafe and Lounge. They needs a win here. Second ball of this innings. Again placed it into the gap, but there was a sweeper cover in the deep. Shot down the ground for a single again. Tajuddin straight off the mark. 6 from the first 3. .127 needed from 57 now. That's well bowled. A loud calling from the batsman. A positive calling. There was never a run there. And it's a good call. 6 from first 4. 2 more to go. Can Mahesh pick up a wicket in this over? That's a good shot down the ground. That's a cracking boundary. 10 from the over already. A huge start for Zittle Cafe and Lounge, because it's a very important over. How much you score will double up, and already it's 10. Positive start from Zittle Cafe and Lounge. Playing positive cricket here, Zafar, the man, who is on 9 from just 4. Final ball of the power play over. Catch it is the call. Drop shot from the fielder. A single to end the over. It's 11 without loss. That means it will be 22 without loss after 1. It's 22 without loss after the end of the first over. Zafar is on strike. He's on 10 from just 5. Pitched up. Hits it hard down the ground. Straight to the long off boundary. A single to start with. Sumit bowling really well here. 1 run from the first ball. Started really well. He needs to continue well enough. They need a wicket now. 110 required from 53. Tajuddin on strike, hits it hard. Down the ground, straight to the cover fielder in the deep. 2 deliveries and 2 singles coming from it. 24 without loss after 1.2. 109 remaining from 52 deliveries. Sumit has started his spell really well. 2 from 2 now. Zafar tries to hit it hard. Straight to the mid-wicket fielder and a single. A little misfield. Another run coming. 2 runs taken. (26) without loss after 1.3. (107) required run in 51 deliveries now. 107 needed from 51. That's a good shot. Again a single coming. 106 needed from 50. Zafar moved to 14 from just 8. Tajuddin on 2 from 2. Tajuddin hits it hard. Catch it was the call. Chance of a run out here. A very good run. A direct hit could have been a wicket. But it's a positive running between the wickets from both the batsmen. Six runs coming from the first 5. Final ball of this over. Zafar swings his bat hard. A great effort in the deep by the fielder, but was not able to save the boundary. It's a boundary to end the over. It's 32 without loss after 2. 101 remaining from 48. A positive start from Zidal Cafe and launch. 32 without loss. Zafar onto a very positive start. 18 from just 9. He needs to continue his batting. It's 2 over gone, 32 without loss. Jivandeep will be the new bowler. That's a good shot. A handsome 6. The ball disappears into the crowd. It's a huge 6. 38 without loss. What a shot. Magnificent strike from Tijauddin this time. Picks the length early. And the first ball of this over vanishes into the crowd for a 6. Second ball, a full toss. And it's a boundary into the gap. And the fielder stops it. That was not a boundary. The fielder did a very good job in the deep to save that boundary. It looked like a boundary from the hit, but the fielder did an extraordinary job in the deep, saving runs for his team. He saved 3 runs. It's just a single. After 6, it's a single. 39 without loss after 2.2. 94 required from 46 now. 7 from the first 2. And that was an edge through to the keeper. It's a wicket. The first breakthrough. Zafar have to depart, scoring 18 from 9. 39 for 1, Zulkafin launch. A good comeback from the bowler. A huge wicket. Arsalan got the first wicket. That's the breakthrough they needed. 7 from this over and a wicket coming. After 2.3, it's 39 for 1. 94 runs remaining. A very good start from Jivandeep. Picked up on wicket here. Crucial wicket for his team. It was a danger man, Zafar, who is gone now. MD is the new man in. Hits it hard. A good effort in the deep to save a boundary. That's positive fielding effort from Arsalan. 8 coming from the first 4 deliveries in this over. Good bowling from Jivandeep. Well done by the fielder. Tijauddin on strike. Hits it hard. Over the short third man, and it will race away for a boundary. 12 runs from this over already. 5 deliveries. 12 runs coming in this over. 44 for 1 after 2.5. That's a very good shot. A very good intention from the batsman, just to chip it over the third man. The outfield is very lightning here. That's a very good cut shot. Straight to the fielder in the deep. A single to end the over. 13 coming from this over and a wicket. 45 for 1 after 3. .88 required from the 42 deliveries left. 45 for 1. Zerdal Cafe to a positive start. 45 runs from 3 overs. The current run rate is 15 per over, and the required is just above 12. That's a good shot on the ground for a single. A misfield. A single in the end. It's a single down the ground. It's 47 for 1 after 3.2. That's a good shot. And a 6. That will sail away for a 6. Good hitting from Tajauddin. He's continuing his show here. 22 from 9. Zerdal Cafe have lost their previous match. They need to win this one. And they're up to it. 8 from 3 now. 80 needed from 39. Catch it is the call, up in the air. Fall short from the fielder. It's a calculated risk taken by the batsman. 23. Tajauddin moved to 23 from just 10. It's 54 for 1 after 3.4. That's a good shot down the ground. It's another single. 10 runs coming from the first 5 deliveries of this over. Just 1 6 and 4 singles here. A shot down the ground. Again a single to end the over. 11 runs coming from it. It's 56 for 1 after 4. 77 required from the final 6 overs here. It could be anybody's game from here. The batting team needs to continue this partnership, and the fielding side needs another wicket here. 1 wicket can change the course of this game here completely. A positive batting from Zerdal Cafe in launch. .77 required and 36 deliveries remaining. Who is going to win it over here? It's starting to be a high voltage game here. The chase is getting nail biting here. 6 overs remaining, 77 needed. .11 runs coming from the last over. After 4 overs, it's 56 for 1. It's a full toss and delivered into the crowds. That's magnificent hitting from Tijauddin. What a shot. A full toss and it was into the crowds. 62 for 1. Tijauddin moved to 30 from just 12. A 6 to welcome the bowler here. It's a single. 7 runs coming from 2 deliveries. 63 for 1. .70 required from 34. Swing and a miss from MDH. After 4.3, it's 63 for 1. Swing. Not timed perfectly well. It will be a single. 8 runs coming from the first 4. It's 64 for 1. 69 required from 32 here. Good bowling from Ankit. Not giving the bowler much room to hit boundaries. Positive bowling from Ankit. That's a perfect Yorker. Well timed. A well executed Yorker. 8 from the first 5. Tijauddin is batting on 31 from 14. Great delivery from Ankit. What he's going to bowl in the final delivery. That's an unlucky outside edge. And that will race away for a boundary. Tijauddin moved to 35 from 15. It's 68 for 1 after 5. .65 remaining from the last 5. But in the first 5 overs, they got a power play over that doubled up their runs. In the next 5, they are not going to get that. After 30 deliveries, it's 65 without loss. .12 runs coming from the last over of Ankit. Tijauddin is batting really well here. Can he get a 50? He is on 35. Sachin Verma will be the new bowler in. He will be bowling his first over. MDH is batting on 4 from just 5. Tijauddin is batting on 35 from 15. Sachin. That's an outside edge. Gone through the slips for a boundary. That's a good start of this over. from MDH, a 4 coming from the first delivery. That was a great delivery by the bowler. A lucky boundary to start with. 72 for 1 after 5.1. 61 needed from 29. Sachin to MD. Great shot from MD. What a shot it is. Cracking. This is the shot of the day tonight. Fantastic cover drive. That's how to play a perfect cover drive. Front foot in the line of the ball. Hits it really hard. And that's a beautiful boundary. It was so pleasing to watch from here. A perfect cover drive into a full toss delivery. His basics was perfect. That was from his basics. The front foot was on the line of the ball, meeting the ball right in front of his eyes, and that's a beautiful 4. 2 back-to-back boundaries to start with in the 6th over. The bowler will be under pressure. He is not bowling bad. The first ball was really a good one, but unfortunately gone for a boundary. Third ball, hits it, slashes it over point. Straight to the man at deep cover. It was a good shot, but the end result was just a single. 9 runs coming from the first 3. Now Tajuddin is on strike. MD moved to 13 from just 8. Tajuddin is on 35 from 15. He needs 15 more runs to complete his half century. Can he do that? That's a good shot on the ground. It will be just a single. .78 for 1 after 5.4. 55 needed from 26 now. A swing and a miss. That's brilliantly bowled. Just misses the stump. That's good bowling. Real positive bowling from Sachin Verma. He is attacking the batsmen. .10 from the first 5. Final delivery of this over. Sachin. Again a swing and a miss. That's really good bowling. 2 singles and 2 dot balls to end the over. It's 78 for 1 after 6. Last 4 overs remaining now. 55 needed from the last 4. After 6 overs, it's 78 for 1. Tajuddin is batting on 36 from just 16. After 6 overs, it's 78 for 1. The Arsalan teams need to break this partnership now. .55 needed from 24. It's 78 for 1 after 6. First ball of the 7th over. Harry is the new bowler. First ball straight down the ground to mid-off for a single. A good shot. For a boundary. The shot was played towards the cow corner region. And it's a 4. 5 from first 2 deliveries now. The mid on and mid off are both on the boundary lines now. A little change in field positions here. Harry is the bowler. Bowling is third. Tries to pull the ball. It's straight to the square leg fielder for a single. 6 runs coming from first 3 deliveries now. It's 84 for 1. 49 needed from 21. The game is getting exciting here. It could be anybody's game. 49 required from 21. Tejauddin batting on 37. Hits it hard. Sweeps it for a 6. A clean strike into the fence for a 6. Tejauddin moved to 43 from just 18 deliveries. And he is showing real class here. He is delivering for his team now. It's 90 up in 6.4 overs. Again, a sweet sound in the bat. Straight down the ground for a 4. That's the safest shot to play. Straight over the bowler's head. There is never a fielder straight down the line. And that's where we hit the ball. 2 back-to-back boundaries. 3 boundaries coming in this over already. 16 from first 5. Last ball of this over. It's the end of the over. It's 94 for 1 after 7. $39 required from the last 18 deliveries. England getting it. $16 coming from the last over. It was expensive. 39 needed from 18 now. Arsalan needs a wicket here to get back in this game. MDH is batting on 18. A clean strike up in the air. And it's taken comfortably in the deep. That's wicket number 2. The most needed breakthrough here for Arsalan. MDH departs for 18. He played a quite handy innings here. He couldn't finish it for his team. Sumit started with a wicket. It's 94 for 1 after 7. Look at that wicket here. The ball hitting the toe end of the bat. Didn't quite cover the distance. It was a good catch in the deep extra cover region. Sumit starts with a wicket here. That's good bowling from Sumit. A really much needed wicket for them. Zidil Kafin launch 94 for 2. 39 required from 17 now. The game is getting better and better with every ball being bowled. The momentum is shifting from one side to the other in every delivery. The momentum now shifted towards Arsenal as they picked up a wicket here. Omar Hassan is the new man in, will be facing Sumit. On to his second delivery of this over. Sumit, he bowled really well here. Omar straight off to the mark with a single. Now Tajuddin on 47. Can he complete his 50 now? He have built up his innings for the team. Now the team needs him to finish things off. That's a good shot down the ground. And it's a boundary. 50 for Tajuddin. It was a wicket in the first ball of this over, but Tajuddin keep things going for his team. It's 98 for 2 after 7.3. "39 required from Swinteen. A single. Six runs coming from the first four deliveries and a wicket came in this over. Ismail is batting on 1 from 1. Ismail is on strike. Sumit onto his fifth ball. That was a good shot from Ismail, and it will race away to the boundary for a 4. That's good hitting. That's good intention from Ismail. That's a good shot. There was no chance for the fielder at extra cover to save that boundary. 10 from this over now. Sumit started really well with a wicket. Final delivery of this over. Up in the air. Fall short. It was a calculated risk again. A single to end the over. It's 105 for 2 after 8. 28 runs remaining from the last 2 overs. It's 105 for 2 after 8 overs. Sumit Prasad have conceded 21 runs. In his 2 over quota. Ismail is on strike. Mahesh will finish his spell. It's a crucial over here for both the teams. That's a good shot down the ground. It will be just a single. Arsalan will not mind singles here. (106 for 2) after 8.1. It's getting a nail-biting thriller over here. Hits it up in the air. A calculated risk again. Good batting from Trai. 2 deliveries, 2 singles coming. Pressure building on Zedel Cafe and Launch. They have batted really well till now. 26 required from last 10. They need some boundaries here. It's very important to get some boundaries over here. That's up in the air. Catch it is the call. Falls short again from the fielder. 3 runs coming from 3 deliveries. It's 108. 9 deliveries remaining. 25 runs needed. Trai have done well so far. Can he finish things off now? Trai is batting on 53 from just 23 deliveries. He have job in his hand to do. Required rate of climb to 16 now. Swing and a miss. That's a very important dot ball in perspective of this game. 25 remaining from the last 8 deliveries. It's 108 for 2. A one big hit can change the momentum of this game now. But they needed a big hit now. Up in the air, catch it is the call. Very high up in the air. The fielder was unable to hold that ball. And he drops the catch. Trai got very lucky here. Luck favors the bravest. And it was not an easy catch to take. The fielder was unable to keep a hold to the ball. Final ball of this innings, of this over. And it was handsomely hidden to the boundary for a 4. That's a much needed boundary. 19 required in the last over. The game is getting very nail biting here. 19 needed from the last 6. Trai is batting on 59 from 26. He have fought really hard for his team. Now he have to do his job. He have to score 19 runs in the last over of this game. After 9 overs gone, it's 114 for 2. Who is going to bowl the final over for Arsenal? It will be a very pressure for the batsmen and the bowlers here. Who can control his nerves here is going to win the match. 19 needed from the final over. (19) needed from 6 now. Ismail is batting on 8 from just 5. He will be facing the first ball of the last over. Trai is batting on 59. He will be looking for the strike. Islam. Ismail starts with a wide delivery. He wants to be back on strike, Tijauddin, and he is back on strike. That's very good running between the wickets. Wide ball and a referral for a run out to the third umpire. That is very good running between the wickets. Fantastic running between the wickets here. Look at that replay. He is short of his crease. It will be OUT in the screen. That means a new batsman have to come. But most importantly, Tajuddin will be on strike. It will be OUT on the big screen. That's well done by the bowler. Very well done by the bowler here. Picked up the wicket. Still 6 deliveries remaining. 18 required from the last 6. The batsman will be under huge pressure here. 18 required. And a wicket. The most important wicket here. A beautiful comeback from Arsenal. Sachin Verma to get the danger man's wicket here. Tejauddin have to depart, scoring 59 runs. He will be very disappointed. He have done everything for his team, but he was unable to finish things for his side. 5 deliveries remaining here. 18 required. They need 3 big hits here. 2 new batsmen on crease. Can they do it? It's getting difficult for the batting side. At one stage, it was looking that the batting side is going to chase the total easily, but the game has turned on to the last over, and the momentum has fully shifted to the bowling side now. Ghazi will be on the non-striker end. Sachin Verma will be bowling his second delivery. 18 required from 5. Hits it hard down the ground, but it will be just a single. That's good bowling from Sachin Verma. 17 needed from 5 now. It's 1-1-5 for 4. Huge pressure on Ghazi, the batsman. He have to hit it. Hits it hard. Carried is the call. It will be just another single. That's very good bowling in the final over. 16 required from 3 now. We need someone like Rinku Singh here to finish things. Can Umair do something like Rinku Singh here? Hits it hard down the ground. That will be just a single. And now it's become impossible. They have to score 15 from last 2. There is nothing impossible in cricket. One no ball can change everything here. Last 2 deliveries, 15 required. 2 legal deliveries needed. Up in the air, catch it is the call. It's high up and well taken in the deep. That's wicket number 4. That's the win ticket of winning here. One delivery left, 15 required, and that seems impossible here. Zittel Cafe and Launch gave everything that they could, but they are still short of 14 runs. Tejauddin did a very good job, scored a 50, but unable to finish the innings for the team. 3 wickets in this over. A very good comeback from Arsenal. Final delivery left, 15 required. They have fought well here. Arsenal is going. Arsalan is going to win here. 14 required in the last delivery. Arsalan wins the game here. It's a single to end the innings for Zittel Cafe and Launch. They are 12 runs short and they finished their innings at 120 for 5. Arsalan won by 12 runs. We will be back with another game here. Stay tuned with us. That's it from the commentary box from this match.